time, and I'm sure that you feel that now the middle way is a part of your extended family, apart from your biological family. This is another spiritual family. We support each other, and I'm very passionate. I spend more time to do research. I can pick up some topic that will benefit you, and easier for me. But I feel very passionate about this mental health issue, especially for all ages. And today it's kind of interesting. Yeah, we have Alex still study in Portugal. We have like a people that still work, newly work, and then also have some friends who have a lot of experience. So it kind of always just come, and I think this is the middle way that my master Long Po envisioned when I was younger than this, because in the temple, different monks will be assigned to do different work. Some focus on taking care construction, some taking care artwork, and they have a different group. Some take care youth, they have some department just for youth, and some mainly for working people. So when my master asked me to do the middle way projects to spread this to Buddhist and non-Buddhist friends, also atheists, he said, "Oh, Buddha teaching is for everyone, so we should not use the religious context to block the possibility that how Buddha teaching can improve quality of life." So I actually asked him, so who will be my main like an audience, so I can develop the teaching to match the audience. And what he told me is that, oh, the audience of middle way is the person who just born until the person will go to pass away. From someone born to someone that need to say goodbye to the world. That's your target audience. And I go, huh? Oh, that's everyone. And he just smiled. He said, yeah, you are for everyone. You're not just for youth or for adult you are for everyone. And that time I'm still, why is so many? And oh, maybe I can start from each group, but the destiny led me that, wow, I meet everyone in all ages, and I think mental health is for everyone. And today I would like to start because this 2 week kind of like a mini series, like part 1, part 2. I really want it to be like a family topic, that not for senior or junior or youth, but we can talk about mental health like the way that, oh, do you go jogging today? Do you go out for a walk today? Yeah, like an easy topic that if anyone in the family have that mental health challenge, which after my research, it's very broad. If someone unhappy at home or at office, that's mental health issue. So kind of, wow, okay. So how we can make it open, easy space? Interestingly, in Pali Canon, is deep Dharma called Abhidharma. It's like a metaphysical Dharma, not like a normal day Dharma. And Buddha talk about citta, which you call the mind, sometimes we call consciousness. And there's a term called like a duang jit, that's in Thai. Dwang means a sphere. Chit is the mind. So Buddha called the mind as a sphere. And there are, I think, 89 sphere. Yeah. And Buddha called like this is the spheres of good emotion. This is the spheres of negative one. And he very detailed that how we shift between those spheres. Kind of, wow, psychology 101. But yeah, but he used the term sphere, chitta as a sphere. Like the way the movie show that our mind like a sphere. So that very inspiring for me to see how humanity now connect to that awareness, that we need to be aware with sphere of consciousness we should focus on. Okay, so I'll share that with you now. So it's gonna be 2-part series, and if any part not done this week, so we'll continue next week. But I hope to leave you some minute for Q&A. Mental health, okay. My slide come up. Can you put thumbs up if you see? Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, mental health in Buddha view, part 1. Yeah, so part 2 is next week. We hear this term now all the time, right? Everywhere, like a mental health, mental health. I think to most, I think that what Prince Harry he shared on the show, the Me You Can See with Oprah Winfrey, that now the most, what I call, important issue in his view is climate change and mental health. Yeah, one is so big outside, one super big also, but inside, yeah, mental health. So I research, yeah, WHO, World Health Organization, define mental health very broad, a state of well-being in which the individual realize his or her own ability, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. So health, yeah, in this sense, it kind of have a like a positive connotation. That when we say mental health, it's not neutral. Yeah, you have mental health. Yeah, they try to put it that way, but very broad. Yeah, you can manage the stress well. You can connect to people. You know, comparing to super stress and then kind of introvert and then cannot really connect to other people. I find what they call more relatable definition of mental health by U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Yeah, mental health include our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Yeah, in the same direction, but it's more like okay, emotional, psychological, social well-being, and how we relate to other people. And then I found this interesting. This is information you will find on the. You just Google mental health. This will come up. This is interesting list, and I feel that yeah, I experienced all of them when I was young, and I'm sure that it's hard to don't have any early warning sign at all. Yeah, number one, eating or sleeping too much or too little. Yeah, it happened, right? Too much or too little. And then pulling away from people or usual activity, like you feel like I don't want to be in a group, having low or no energy, feeling numb or like nothing matters, having unexplained itches or pain. Oh, feel pain or itches, and then feeling helpless or hopeless, and more, feeling unusually confused, forgetful, on edge, angry, upset, worry, and scared. Yeah, that's a term unusually, like a wow, that's more than normal that you have. And then the yelling or fighting with family and friends. I think at some certain period in our life, we might did that a little bit or more, right? And then experiencing severe mood swing that cause problems in relationship, having persistent thoughts and memory you can't get out of your head. And the last one, quite severe, thinking of harming yourself or others. Yeah, oh, that's very, I think maybe you touched at least one of them, right? Or more in the process. I think I have that all, including the last one. Yeah, I used to have some suicidal thought when I was younger. Yeah. And why it's so important that we should discuss about this thing that it should be kind of, sorry, common thing that we can talk to each other. Okay, sorry. From the research of National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, 1 in 5 American, wow, that's quite a number. 1 in 5 American has a mental health condition. So about 12 million adults, yeah, severe mental illness. So those lists very general, early warning sign, right? And this is a case of they need help. Anxiety disorder, major depression, up to because schizophrenia, sorry if I mispronounce it. And it also quite alarming when we think about youth, mental and youth. So 13%, yeah, this is from National Institute of Mental Health. Yeah, also connect to CDC. Yeah, NAMI. 30% of children aged 8 to 15 have some mental health condition. Yeah. And you see that number, 17% of high school students seriously consider suicide. Yeah, this is something you can find. So it's quite alarming, yeah, to our youth. So in my view, yeah, whether it's physical or mental health, prevention is better than cure. And I think we do kinds of good preventive work every week and on daily mind shower every day, that we need to learn how to connect to the good emotion, positive side of ourselves. We still have that a negative, like a destructive nature. If we don't have it at all, we are not here, we're somewhere else. If we're still in this world, we still have that a little, cloudy sometimes it's come to our mind. But learn to manage, learn to take care of it is the key. And I think they do a lot of work on that, but if anyone feeling not okay, it should be accepted to be, it's okay that you feel not okay. Then we can talk. Yeah, not try to put some label on it that, oh, you are wrong, you are like not like other people. It is common, and Buddha view those things as a kind of like some disease in the mind that needs some medicine. That's similar. Yeah, apply some good medicine. Yeah, so prevention is better than cure. Most of the time, what I view in the Buddha teaching, he tried to have the preventive approach all the time. That you don't need to wait, right? We don't need to wait until we get sick to go to jog in the park and then go to the nature. We can go there and feel good, feel healthy. Meditation, wisdom, this kinds of thing also. We don't need to wait until have a life crisis to learn Dharma. No need. Why? Because we don't know when those crises gonna come, right? So like the way we keep ourselves healthy, jogging, eat good food, we don't know what will happen along the way. Yeah. So let's be preventive, both physical and mental health. And this is what my master taught me. For the body to be strong, move it, and not let it be static too long, move it around. For the mind to be strong, still it. Yeah, this is kind of simple but profound wisdom. The body stay still too long, not good. Lie down too long, not good. Sit down too long, not good. So we need to move it. But for the mind, it's opposite. Yeah, one it move around too much, it get weak, right? It's like a too many thing. So one it become more still. It's like a focal point of the magnifying glass. Woof, it becomes stronger. So I think there's some maybe contradictory concept about the mind. Yeah, at intellectual level, maybe we need to exercise. Yeah, with the thought, discussion, this and that, but not too much. Yeah, anything too much, not good also. So we make it still. So a good, healthy life, mental health, physical health, move the body, still the mind. And I intentionally pick the picture of family, that how we can make this kind of thing not a personal issue. Yeah, it's like and then that will be one of my most passionate thing to do next year. How we make it relevant to everyone in the family, and how it like like the way Hollywood, that mother, father, kid, they go to see the same movie. Yeah, how we make inner peace, or mental health discussion. Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, so that will be what I'm very passionate right now. So there will be 4 main Buddha views on mental health. I think I spent quite a lot of time for give you introduction. Today I'm gonna touch only one view, and then next week, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So there are 4 main Buddha views. They are small. Yeah, that's just the 4 things that I see that I would like to share with you. 1, mental health and meditation. Yeah, that's number 1. Number 2, mental health and wisdom. Yeah, how wisdom will connect to mental health. Mental health and merit. Yeah, the merit. I'm gonna discuss more next time, that the English term sometimes cannot convey the complete meaning of punya. We call bun, or pure energies of goodness. Yeah, in the Buddha teaching. And the last one, mental and youth. Yeah, I will talk about that, not just for someone who take a look from adult to youth, but I used to be that person, that young guy who have migraine and who need help from adult. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about mental health and meditation. Yeah. I think recently last week, Vera shared this interesting article on Tricycle about Buddhism's biggest open secret. And the article discussed that do not think that meditation can cure all mental challenge. Yeah, and taking a look at adverse effects of meditation in Eastern and Western Buddhist practice. A very interesting article. I think you can find it easily on Tricycle. You just type this name. It talks about different cases, and I really agree on many points, and some other areas I think that it needs some more information to be clearer. So basically, like do not misinterpret that meditation can fix everything. And my teacher, he used this analogy that we need to be clear that he used analogy like we have a meditation training, like we train the mind to run, like get into that heightened state of awareness. If anyone has severe mental health challenge, like a suicidal thought or like a severe one, like a super high depressed level, he said that person they get hurt and their body is not like properly ready to run. Yeah, so he taught me that in any case that need medical support, do not try to motivate those people to meditate yet. Yeah, get some help. Yeah, with severe mental challenge. But if have minor, like the one we just see the warning sign, stress too much or think negative pattern, minor mental health challenge, then meditation can help. Yeah. However, I see that we should look at meditation as more preventive approach to mental health, not as the cure, because it not complete. I think that still needs some more research that what we can define that, this is a severe one, that no, meditation is not recommended. And this is the minor one that we can do this. If you have a chance to talk to more, doctor, the real doctor, then I get the clearer picture. But this is like the number one point about mental health and meditation. I would like to clarify according to the Buddhist master. Okay, and okay, I will talk more about mental health and wisdom. And I used to be that person that have I'm not sure that's severe or minor, but I have migraine all the time, and I need to see the doctor, take some medication at one certain period. But it really mental health and wisdom that can took me out from that pattern. Okay, so we're gonna talk more about that next week, and let's see. I want to jump. Okay, so today is introduction to mental health in the Buddha wheels, and we finish number 1. And next week, wisdom, merits, and use. We're gonna talk next time. I pass the microphone back to Phil for our Q&A and discussion time. Hope it open up your interest on this issue.